Okay, so it took a lot longer than I said to record my second ACL vlog, but the ACL vlog is by far the one that has been most appreciated. So if you want to see the whole story of what happened to me, just click right here and you can check it out. So today I figured I'll just tell you my 5 first exercises that I did right after surgery, like the next day. The first one I did was just a simple bending and straightening, and in the beginning I couldn't bend very far, like my leg was very stiff. But the more I did this, the more range of motion I worked up, and a really good tip that I did was I took one of these just like breakfast trays that are like a little slidey, and either I put on like a pretty fluffy sock or I put one of these little kitchen towels under my foot, and that made me be able to do that exercise whatever I wanted, whether it was in bed or on the couch watching Netflix or tanning in the sun. Yeah, that one I tried to do every time I could think of it, and I did it so that it wasn't really hurting. I was just moving my knee, and not pushing it too much. The next one I was told to do are these basic leg raises. It was pretty hard for me to do the one where my toes are pointing straight up, but basically you do it with the outside of your leg, the inside of your leg, the back of your leg, and the front of your leg. I don't know if that makes any sense, but 4 different ways. And you do 10 reps of each 3 times, and then you do that whole thing at least 3 times a day. And yeah, in the beginning I couldn't really activate my quads, so I couldn't really do the one where my toes are pointing up, but I did as best as I could. The next one was calf raises, and at first I couldn't do this while standing, so I would just sit with my feet on the floor and do like no weight calf raises just to get like my muscles working, because if you don't activate your muscles, they deteriorate. So just try and be as active as you can, even though it's a little bit painful. And yeah, in the beginning I couldn't really bend my knees to 90 degrees, so I was just basically doing whatever I could. Number 4, the TENS machine. I got to borrow one of those things that shoot electricity into your muscles, and since I couldn't, like, it was kind of crazy, I couldn't activate my quads. Like sitting there thinking like tense up my thigh, but nothing happened. But when I put those electric machines on there, they could do it for me. And I used to do that maybe like 3 or 4 times a day as well. The last one was an exercise I didn't really like, but I got told to try and do it. And some people say you shouldn't do it, so this is totally an individual thing. Like, listen to your knee makes decisions, all right? But just sitting on a chair or the couch and trying to raise your foot off the floor. And at first, again, I couldn't bend my knee 90 degrees, so don't be freaked out because you can't do the exercise like completely perfect. It's just about doing something to keep your blood flow going. And these are the ones I did for the first 2 weeks. I didn't do anything more advanced than this. I did try and sit on a bike after a couple days, which was apparently really fast, but for me that felt really good too, to like slowly working my leg around the pedals. But yeah, that was it for the first 2 weeks after surgery.